Okay, welcome back, APBA friends, APBA baseball friends. It's the day after opening day, and we're gonna play some baseball. Let's see. The theme on this video is gonna be some character APBA. What I mean by that is there's a charm to the older cards, if you notice, that don't have the stats on them. Back in the day, before APBA started putting all the stats on the cards, you had to be able to identify how good the player card was by the number placement. For example, like a classic power guy like Todd Hundley, like a 155 power. He's going to hit homers, runners on base there. Of course, a 66-1. And you had the pitchers, you had the C, Z there. You didn't have their stats or anything. A couple things that could help you is looking at their usage. If you think of so if there's a square card, they probably weren't used as much as a card that was, say, like had a rounded corner. So like this guy's a J2, so you think, so Henry is probably used more often than, say, another square card type guy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play, we're playing a game in the Steroid Era project. So we're doing 1995. I'm dedicating this particular chapter of the Steroid Era to my mentor, the much pariahed, villainized, deceased now, Keith Russell. So before I started using Ballstat, I did all my stats on graph paper. I'm still all my scoring on graph paper, and I entered into Excel spreadsheet. The scoring method I still use the regular, I mark the diamond around to show the batters, but Keith Russell used to do the tick marks, where like you would actually like tick mark the games. So I have this, I'm using the 99. See if I got that. That's the old new one. So you remember the old score sheets? I think Vera Lincoln even did this. It just had the at bats. So you would just do tick marks for you wouldn't even keep the the running the guy around the bases. So interesting and two different ways to do it. I found that way with the tick marks too hard to keep track of. So Keith would actually keep track of all the base runners and advancements in his head. But he played basic, but I play master. So I'm going to show you guys what I do when I start one of my replays. I do more sims. I don't do has played. So I use the classic APBA roster sheet for my guide. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set up the Mets based on the roster sheet. Kind of like if I was a kid who just bought this set, saying like this January 96 or whatever, and he just got the 95 season. He pulls out his yellow sheet and he is looking at the lineups to see who he wants to use. I mean, this me just saying that just brought me back, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, back to your youth, how we used to look at these yellow sheets before the cards came, and it was just a great time. So let's see, catching will be Todd Hundley. Saberhagen is going to be starting. He's going to get traded to Colorado later in the year, but he's starting for the Mets tonight. Let's see who else we got. Vizcaíno. Let's see, is Carl Everett in there? Yeah, he's batting third and playing right field. Boy, these sheets bring me back. Wow. Kent. He's batting cleanup, playing second. Edgardo Alfonso is playing third base. Bronya is playing first. He's got a 1 at 66, the 0 at 22. Vizcaíno is at short. And Brett Butler, he's came over to trade, so that'll be our, see, I marked the master symbols on the cards, and you're like, wow, you just buy the new cards and get it right on there. There's a character level to this, like marking these symbols, it really puts like, almost like getting a tattoo, it puts like your stamp on that card that you own. And I'm using this old master book from before they did the K and the R rating. So I got this older book, and there's a lot of replays been played with this. Full season replays, and this is the one before the K and R. You could see it's a character card. So I was used to roll right on the back. You could see I wore out, so I put some tape on there on the first base, because I would always have it propped up to the first base, because that's usually where the base is empty, typically memorized, like the same as basic. But then when you get to run over first, things get kind of, you have to look at the numbers more often. So it's a real character book I still have. Many replays when played with this. You can see it's like worn out from like my hand dirt, like just grabbing it back and forth. So I have it opened up to this page, has my front cover, like I was showing. So let's mark the lineup up here. And let's get rolling for some APBA baseball. So leading off will be Brett Butler. Let's get our sheet out. I had to move him over from the Dodgers envelope. Okay, he's going to lead off and play center field. He's a 2. And for the first month of the replay, I typically use the yellow sheet. And then after April, I then switch over to my own, whatever lineups I want to use. And I think of the fun of these projects is I try to fit all these guys within like 10 at-bats of their actual. So Jose Vizcaíno is batting second. He's playing shortstop. He's a 8. Okay, batting third will be Carl Everett. He's a right fielder. He's a 2. Got a 35 arm. Okay, batting cleanup is Jeff Kent. We said that. Kent's batting cleanup. He's a 7. The cat's kind of jacked. There's Mr. Dr. Fu Manchu. He's like, hey, this is playtime, buddy. He wants to play. We're going to play after this game, Choo-Choo. Kent. Cats, you got to play with them. And you guys have cats. Cats love it. They want you to play with them every day, much like dogs. Like, they do not like it when you don't play with them. So I will be playing with my cat later on. Rico Bronia batting cleanup. Or batting 5th. Let's see, batting 6th, we catcher Todd Hundley. He is a 8. Okay, batting 7th, Elgardo Alfonso. He's playing third base. He's a 4. Alfonso's a 4. And then we're going to put, let's see, it says Ryan Thompson. So let's put Thompson in there. I don't know if he's on there yet. Oh, yeah, he is. Put Ryan Thompson in there. He is playing, so he's going to play left field since Butler's in center. He's a left fielder, and he's a 2. And on the mound pitching will be Brett Saberhagen. He's a basic game players. He's a CZ. For master game players, he's a 6LZ. He's a Q3. I'll move to first +3. And I'll just mark my innings across. And I'm scoring this whole way. Now, most of my replays, I do use ball stat, and I don't write anything out. But I've been recently getting the urge to come back to hand scoring. So this particular chapter of the steroid era, I'm hand scoring and doing it the old way. And just like you did when you were a kid. So we still are all kids. So let's see. Put that there. Let's do the Rockies. So what I'll do, this is a 2-game set, so I'll just write the next game here. So I don't write the lineups twice, I just write them once. I could score like up to 4 games across. That's just a time saver when you're doing replays. I count down 4 lines, and I put the team in their record. Okay, and then I gotta get their lineup. So this lineup is loaded. They're 95 Rockies. They made the playoffs. So leading off will be Mike Kingery. Is Vanderwall there? Nope. Jayhawk Owen got a good card. 155. He's a sub. Bates is batting second, playing second. Ellis Burks is, yeah, let's see where he's batting. He's not even in the starting lineup. We got Young. He is not in the starting lineup either. Wow. Castilla he is batting, he's batting 6th, playing 3rd. Okay, Kingery's going to lead off. I'm thinking they started him because he had an awesome 94. Almost won the batting title. So they probably started him at the beginning of 95 after the strike. So this is like the first game back from the strike. So people are still pretty mad at baseball at this point. Bichette batting 3rd, playing left. Galarraga batting 5th and playing 1st. Larry Walker, great card there. 1-1, 22-0, 44-0. Got 11 with a 3 defense. Walker is batting cleanup, playing right. Joe Girardi's going to catch. Walt Weiss will, 3-blind Weiss will play short. And starting, pretty sure that would be, let's see who that's starting for them. This game, so I use my APBA lineup sheet. And let's see who's going to be starting for the Rockies. How did I get Saberhagen? It's Bobby Jones and Bill Swift. Bobby Jones and Bill Swift. Okay, so Bobby Jones is starting for the Mets. So we have to get Bill Swift here for the Rockies. Hopefully I have him. Oh, there he is. He's a D. All right, so let's write the Rockies lineup out and see what we get. So we got Kingery. Kingery is a center fielder. He's a 2. Batting second's Bates. Second baseman, he's a 7. Batting 3rd is Bichette. He is in left field. He's a 1. Larry Walker's batting cleanup. He's a 3. Galarraga's at first. He's a 4. Castilla at 3rd. He's a 5. And let's see. Girardi's a catcher. He's a 2. Our catcher, he's a 7. Batting 8th is Weiss. Shortstop 8. And pitching, be Swift. He's a 2. It's not Saberhagen. It is Bobby Jones. Let's see what he is. It's Chris Jones. There's Bobby Jones. Ooh, do I not have Bobby Jones? Oh, there he is. He's a CZ. It's almost the same as he's a 1 though, defense. So Bobby Jones is 7Z. Close to Saberhagen. Okay, let's do the defense. Kingery, Bates, Bichette, Walker, Galarraga, Castilla, Girardi, high-powered offense. Weiss with Swift pitching. All right, let's get the defense. That's 2, 9, 10, 13, 17, 22, 29, 37, 39. With a team of 1, 2, 3, 6, 33 infield. Let's check the Mets defense. 2, 10, 12, 19, 23, and a 31, 35, 37, 38. With a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 32 infield. So 2, 2, 2, 2. And lastly, let's get the ballpark effects for the game. We're going to roll on that. Let's get these let's use this as brand new. Never haven't been touched since year 2001. APBA dice from the some of you guys might have this version. I think Dave Gardner does this old 2020 version, I think 2000 version. We'll use the chips here tonight. Check our base runners. We got our little shaker. So right, never touched, untouched since 2000. All right, so let's get the ballpark effects. So we are in Colorado. So let's see how interesting. So we're gonna roll one die, get the red, so it's a 1. And what you do is you go to the home team first, kind of like soccer, how they always make the home team the first thing they do. So the home team is Colorado, and they're 1. You look under, see 1, 1, 5, and a 6. So you see where that 1 die falls in. So if 1 falls in between 1 and 5, so it says 15, which is very much a home run park. So the reasons the Rockies are plus 15 for this game. And you're gonna go over, take that same 1, you're gonna go over here, and look, this is even crazier. Rockies, the visitor factor is plus 18. And then what you have to do is then add in the 1, same number 1, the same die roll. Look at New York's road factor. Instead of 1, they're minus 1. So you subtract that 1 from this 18, it gives you 17. So Mets are going to be plus 17. So when it's that high, I actually have to look at the chart just to make sure I know how far. So plus 817 is going to be a roll 35 or less. That's nuts. We have a lot of home runs here. And that's what that's the cool thing about the ballpark effects. 15 is plus 33 or less. So some of these power hitters, if they hit like a power shot, to the off center field, it's a chance it can go out of the park. And that's what these ballpark effects do. So now, as I play this game, like it's really at like Coors Field in Denver with the high altitude home runs. So let's see how many home runs we can hit in this game. I'm going to play it pretty fast here. So hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to play my normal speed. Now with this character app I play, I hold the cards. Like, oh, I typically use those sheets, but this is character app. So I got like the cards are kind of like shuffled through a bit so I can get some tactile feel to it. It's like a real tactile feel app experience right now. So here, Beth Butler is going to lead off against Bill Swift. Home opening day at Colorado. 53 to 17. So that's going to be a defense check out to Larry Walker and right. He's a 3. He's going to make the play. And what I do with the score sheet, I just put O's for the out. I don't really. You might see me fly through this because when I know it's an out, I'm just going to put O. Because when I do these stats, I'm only going to be looking for like the hits and the outs and the singles, doubles, triples, homers, RBIs, etc. 43 is a 29. I know most of those break points on the fielding chart, so if you see me roll on a fielding and I automatically know it's because I have it memorized. 53, another fielding check out to Walker, right? Oh, definitely makes the play. Everybody's going to make the play there. So that's 1, 2, 3 for Bill Swift. Larry Walker makes 2 nice plays out there in right field for the Rockies. We're going to head to the bottom of the first. It is Mike Kingery. 61, 24, grounder to short. Jason Bates. 16 to 28, grounder to short. That's going to be a nice play by Jose Vizcaíno. Dante Bichette's up, 2 outs. 55 is a 7. That's going to be a base hit off Bobby Jones. Okay, Bichette's a C23, but 2 outs, and we got Larry Walker. We're not going to run there. Even though he can go if he wants. 42, 42. He doesn't have an HBO, so that's a hit by pitch. So we have Walker at first, and we have Bichette at second, and it's 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Andres Galarraga. He's never lets up with this Rocky team. 42s or 41. That could be something weird. Let's see what that is. 41. We're going to have to roll an infield defense check. So they're 32, so they're fielding 2. It's going to be a fielding 1 roll, and that is going to be a rare play. So first and second rare play. 46 on a 41 is a 28. We have an injury here. Okay, we're going to check a defense. 32 on a 2 on a 28 is line out the center. All that just for a line out the center, but no score here after 1. And it is Mets 0, Rockies 0. 1995 opening day. Got Jeff Kent's up. 53-18. That's going to be these older boards. I think that he has a chance to make that play. 18. Yeah, if he rolls a fielding 1, he'll get to this ball, make the play. So the shortstop is Walt Weiss. He's an 8. Oh, and he makes the play. Wow. Just double check that. Yes, Walt Weiss gets to it. Nice play. Rico Bronya. 21 to 13, struck him out. 2 down for Todd Hundley. 63 to 13, strike 3, you're out. Okay, back to the Rockies. Still no score here at, I think this was Mile High Stadium 1995. I don't know if Coors Field open yet. It might have. 65-35 is going to be a pop out or ground out. And it's an out. Girardi, 16-28 to grounder to short. 2 down. And we got Walt Weiss. 52-20-12. He's a 7. No change there. That's a grounder to first. That's a 0-0 after 2 complete. No score here in Denver. Edgardo Alfonso, 25-8. Adding 2 is a base hit. Okay, Alfonso is a F20, so that's a good hit and run guy, but Thompson's got a lot of strikeouts here. I'm just going to stay hit away here. 53 is a 15. That's a hit by pitch. He does not have an HBO, so it's first and second now for the pitcher. Bobby Jones is going to lay down a bunt. Trying to get runners in second and third here. He's got a lot of strikeouts too on his card. 14. He might have got down 30. He gets it down on a 5-4 sacrifice. Put sack hit there. Second and third. Nice sack hit by Bulldog Bobby Jones. I don't know why I just call him Bulldog, but he's Bobby Jones. Got the sack. Second and third. Now we got decision time for the defense. So Rockies are going to play back. They think this is going to be a high-scoring game, so they're going to play for the out. Brett Butler. 61-40 is a team fielding check. That's going to be a fielding 2 roll, 40. So that's a 6-5 force at third. Wow. Right straight from the boards, too. No rare play there. So one runner scores. So Alfonso is going to give the Mets the early 1-0 lead. Ryan Thompson is out on the odd 6-5 fielder's choice, but that's an RBI for Butler. And the Mets are on a board 1-0 with 2 outs here. Butler's going to try to go on an E31 rating. So let's see that catcher, Girardi. He is a 0. Swift is a +3, so that's 28 chances out of 36. So Butler's going to steal safe on a 54 or less. 55, he's caught stealing. Gonna check for the drop throw. 51. No drop throw. So that is caught stealing. Joe Girardi pegs him. But the Mets get 1. It is 1-0 New York. Bottom of the third. We're going to have Bill Swift's leading off. Pitchers leading off. 65-35. That's a out. Mike Kingery, next batter. 55-8. That's going to be a base hit. Kingery has an 11. E28. Maybe a good hit and run situation. No. Bates doesn't have a... Got 131. It's going to swing away. 63-13. Struck him out. 2 down. Dante Bichette. Double 1 power. He's got the 8 at 51. That's what I look at on these batter cards. I like to look at the 51 result. If it's an 8 or 10 or 11, that's a decent hitter. 33-0. Here we go with the power at Coors Field. Haven't any ballpark checks yet. So 33-0. We're going to re-roll. Check the second column in APBA. 66. We know what that is. 1. It's a positive park. No home run letters for Bobby Jones. So that is going to be a 2-run shot, putting the Rockies on top at home. And that's the first home run of the game. I was going to guess there's going to be like 5 home runs in this game. That was the first. Remember, this is the rarefied air at Coors Field. APBA results have been manipulated by the ballpark effects. Larry Walker, 25-8 base hit. 2 outs, 1 on. Walker's an E32. Let's check this Hunley's arm. 0. Jones is 0. So 32 chances. I'm going to take it. So he's got to roll a 62 or less. Safe. So Walker steals his first. Check for the wild throw on 8. 64 on an 8. No wild throw. Okay, Andres Galarraga. 4 power numbers. 41. Let's see what that is. That is going to be a infield defense check. 42 on a 42. 41 is going to be a rare play. So let's go to the rare plays on a 41. 24, 41 is a 27. 2 outs. We're going to have a team defense. We're going to have an injury problem here. 27. Infield again, 33. Ooh, Singer. Rare play. Single to center, 66 value. Runner must try to score. Interesting. Catcher is injured at the plate. So Walker rounding thirds to 66 to center. So Butler's arm to 30. So no play there. Actually, I'm going to wave that off because that his success chance was over 36. And when it's over 36, there's no play at the plate. So I'll wave off that injury. Don't usually do that, but when it's that far over, there's no play at the plate because there was no chance to get him out at all. So let's go single for Galarraga. Is going to score. So it's 3-1 Rockies. It'll be Castilla. 42-39. Another odd result. I have to look these up. So 39 is a pitcher defense check, and that's going to be Bobby Jones. It's a 36 on a 1. 3, so it's going to be another rare play. Runner on first, rare play, 39. 15-39 is a 13. And that's going to be a defense check on a second baseman. So fielding 3, single through second, runner to third. S stops at second. So Gallagher is not slow. At least I don't think he is. No. So base hit for Castilla. So first and third, 2 outs, 3-1 Rockies, Joe Girardi. 46 struck him out, but the Rockies come back, take the lead at home on opening day, 3-1 over the Mets. So up for the Mets next will be Vizcaíno, Everett and Kent. 36-14 is going to be a walk. Vizcaíno is a F28. Okay, Carl Everett. 11-5, that's gone. Let's check the picture though. 5 on a 3, positive park. Everett goes deep. That'll tie the game up. Home run number 2. Like I said, I predict there'll be 5 homers in this game. Okay, Carl Everett toes Yar, and the Mets tie it up 3-3. Jeff Kent, 23-27. That's a grounder to third. 1 down. Rico Bronya. Lost my dice. Let's see, 22. That is a 0. 26-6 as a double. And he doesn't have an L, so or an M, so it's a double. Runner on second. And Todd Hundley's up, and look at that, 66-1. That's out of here. Home run number 3 on the game. This is a steroid era, and on top of that, we are in the thin air of Denver. So it's going to be high scoring. So that's home run number 3 on a game as Todd Hundley goes deep. Okay, Edgardo Alfonso. It is 5-3 Mets. Got the Topsies going. 13 strikeouts. Wow, Alfonso must have struck out a bunch. Okay, Ryan Thompson. 35-40. 14-40 is like a strike 1. Okay, Thompson's still up. Reroll. 15s and 8s. Adding 3's a base hit. Okay, brings up the pitcher's spot. Bobby Jones got the lead now. 14-30, and that's a fly to left. Okay, but we had some scoring there. Mets scored 4 in the top of the 4th, and it is now 5-3 Mets. Walt Weiss, 13-14, draws a walk. Okay, we're going to keep, even though he's given up 5 runs, he actually got degraded there to a grade 1. He's going to stay in there. So righty 2. Just how things go when you're a Colorado pitcher. You're going to give up runs. Swift, 28. 25 on an 8 is going to be a force at second. Okay, so Bill Swift's a 14 speed at first, 1 out for Mike Kingery. 53-17 on first. It's going to the right fielder, Everett, fielding 1 play. Single to right out of third, 9-5, batter second. Okay, so Carl Everett throws him out. Alfonso with the tag, and Kingery takes second on the throw. I'll bring up Jason Bates. Jason Bates, dice all over the place here. 32-26 ground out. Okay, heading to the 5th, it is 5-3 Mets. Let's go. We got, let's see, he's at the top of the order here. Yes, we have Brett Butler. He's going to lead off the inning here against Bill Swift, who's been degraded down to a 1. He's trying to get 6 innings on him. 17, that's another play to Walker. Another out by Walker. So 3 defense checks on Larry Walker, and he hits all 3. So far, nice playing out there by Larry Walker. Jose Vizcaíno, 34, that's a pop out. Carl Everett, 44 is an 8, that's a base hit. Jeff Kent, 2 outs, 1 on. Jeff Kent, 35-22, that's another hit by pitch. So first and second, let's do some chips here. Set up our situation. 2 outs, first and second, Rico Bronya. 32-26, that's an out. Okay, put the chips away. Let's go back to the Rockies, see if they can add on here on Bobby Jones, or actually get some runs and catch up to the Mets. So we have Dante Bichette leading off. 42-9, that's adding 2 to righties. That's a 9 on a 9. It's going to be an out. Larry Walker, 52-12, that's going to be an out. 2 down. Round of the first. Andres Galarraga, 34-31, that's going to be a home run check on a 31. So we got to roll 33 or less, and Galarraga's going to knock this out. Ooh, it's caught at the track by Brett Butler. Top of the 6. It is 5-3 Mets. We got 1 check on the ballpark effects there, and the Butler got it. Okay, Todd Hundley homered in the 4th. 43-29 is a ground out. Edgardo Alfonso, 31 is a 9. That's going to be on a 3. That's a base hit. And we got 1 out for Thompson, 52-27. That's going to be a double play. Okay, let's go to the bottom of the 6th here in Colorado. Score still 5-3 Mets. Bobby Jones leading off against, or Castilla leading off against Jones. 52-27 is a grounder to 3rd. Bring up Joe Girardi, or is that right? Yeah, Joe Girardi. 43-29 is a grounder back to the pitcher. 2 down. 3 blind Weiss. Double column. He's got to roll 1 though. Or 66. 24 is a 7. That's a 2 out single. And now we're going to take out Bill Swift. We'll put in Leskanic here. Where is he? My man, Curtis Leskanic. Right there. All right, so let's just put Bill Swift's line in, then we'll get the pinch hitter out. So Swift goes 6. Gives up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Seemed like more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. 5 earned. 2 home runs. He He walked 1 and struck out 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put in from Homestead, PA, Curtis Lescanic. He's a 12-star with a G and an XY. Interesting, the XY is unique to the Master game so far as the result. So if you're playing Basic, you have an XY, so anytime you see an X on the results, it changes to a strikeout, or if you see a Y on the result, it changes to a strikeout. But there's no result called XY in the Basic game, but the Master game does have an XY rating. So it's pretty interesting how the Master game will get you some more strikeouts on this guy's card than the, well, I'm not there for sure. I mean, they might have some tweaked in other areas, but there's that third result though. I know that XY result is not in the Basic game. So interesting little tidbit. So let's see a pinch hitter for the Rockies. It's going to be, let's put in John Vanderwall. Another brick in the Vanderwall. He's going to pinch hit here in the 6th inning, and 23 is a 27. That's a ground out. Okay, so now we're at the top of the 7th, and the score is still Mets 5. I'm going to keep Bobby Jones in here. He's a Q2, so that means he can go 7 before he tires. Doesn't tire till the 8th. So Jones will bat again. 13 is a 13. It's a strikeout by Lescanic. Try to get Lescanic out here so we know he's pitching. 2 outs, Brett Butler. 15's 11. We're going to have some speed on the bases here. 31, I see Girardi was a 0, I think. Yeah, and Lescanic is a +1, so 30 chances. And we're going to go since it's the 7th, so 56 or less. He's out. Caught stealing, Brett Butler. 11 on the tag is, he's in there, or actually he's out. So Vizcaíno. 14:30 fly to left. Okay, 7th inning stretch time here in Colorado, and it is 5-3 New York. Mike Kingery leading off against Bobby Jones. 33-0. 63-6. No home run grade on Jones. That's a double. Okay, Jason Bates. We have Mike Kingery's at second base with a leadoff double. Rockies got the tying run at the plate here. Jason Bates. 12-25 going to second base and 10th defense 7. 23 on a 7 is a fielding 1. Let's see a pull righty. No. So that is a line out to Kent. Went away. If I was a pull righty, he would have been doubled off second. So Dante Bachet's up now. 1 out. 46-13, strike 3. Larry Walker. 15-11. 15-11. Let's see what that is. So we're going to add nothing to Jones is 7. So 11 on a 7 on second is a single to left. 2 outs, a 47 to left. So 47 to left. It goes to Ryan Thompson. Let's see if Kingery scores. So Thompson is a arm of, let's see, 32, so it's 42, 15 plus Kingery's speed of 12, so it's 27 chances. So he's going to go for it. So 27, he's safe. That's another nice insurance run there. Or actually, they're catching up there. So it's 5-4 now. Larry Walker with the RBI single brings up Galarraga. Rockies are trying to come back here at home. 21 is a strikeout. So that ends a threat there by Bobby Jones. Wiggles out of that. So we can go to the 8th inning. It is 5-4. Good game. We're going to have Carl Everett. So Lescanix B is going to stay in there for second inning. I usually let relievers only go like 2 innings. That's it. 13's a 14's a walk. Okay, Jeff Kent trying to add on here for the Mets. So we have Everett's on first on the walk by Lescanic. Jeff Kent, 44 is a 7 and a righty. He's going to just base hit the left field. So I don't check that because I know it's going to left and the chances of getting a third are very slim. So it's first and second. Rico Bronya. Mets are trying to add on right here. 43-29 on the XY. Okay, gonna roll the pitcher defense. 1, fielding 3. Set is F on first. Is Kent fast? No. That's a force at second. All right, so Mets have first and third, 1 out for Todd Hundley. This is a good situation for the Metsies. Okay, Hundley, 45-14 draws the walk. Uh-oh. Lescanic's in trouble now, so the Rockies are going to have to come home with this. Mets are threatening to get some insurance runs to blow this open. Let's see if Edgardo Alfonso can blow this open right here. Fonzie, 26 coming in, is going to Bates' 7 defense. That is a fielding 1 play. Uh-oh. 26 in. He gets him at the plate. So ground ball to Bates at second. Fires home to Girardi. Get the force out. Wow. Big out there. Edgardo Alfonso can't get the job done. So 2 outs. Ryan Thompson. Mets really want to get these runs in. 34, 31. That would be a ballpark check, but it's not. He doesn't have a 1 at 66. That's third out as Kingery makes the play at the track. Then the Mets leave the bases loaded. Let's see if that comes back to get them. So we're heading to the bottom of the 8th, and it's Castilla up with the Mets leading 5-4. I'm going to put like a setup man here for the Mets. I know I got Henry. We'll put Henry, then Franco. Okay, for Bobby Jones, he goes 7. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 homer, walked 1, struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, struck out 4. And Doug Henry's coming in. He's a 14X with a move to first +1. Okay, bottom of the 8th, we're going to have Castilla, Girardi, and Weiss up for Colorado. 41-24, ground to short, 1 down. Joe Girardi. 13-14's a walk. Okay, 2 outs, 1 on. Tying run aboard here. 9 speed. Girardi's at first. Let's go 3-ball Weiss. 23-27. Struck him out on the X, I'm pretty sure. Henry's got the X factor. He does strike him out. Okay, he brings up the pitcher spot. 2 away, 1 on. I'm going to put in Ellis Burks. come in and pinch hit in the 8th with 2 outs, 1 on, and Burke's batting. The 432 is a fly to right. Okay, heading to the 9th. Let's see if we can get another pitcher in there. Let's put in Steve Reed. Opening day, we're going to unload our good pitchers. So Leskanic goes 2 scoreless. That was 2 hits, no runs, no home runs, walked 2 and struck out 1. And coming in to pitch is Steve Reed now. He is at 18 with an X and a Z. And the pitcher spot will be up for the Mets. And we're going to bring in Joe Orsulak, lefty batter, to bat for the Mets. 1-9. Okay, Joe Orsulak. Mets are looking to get some insurance runs here. Good game. 54-32 is a fly to right. Okay, we have 3 home runs. I predicted 5. And we've got a 1 ballpark check. Brett Butler, 64-13, struck him out. Steve Reed. 2 down for Vizcaíno. 33-7, that's a base hit on a 7. Okay, he's gonna F28. He's going to, we're gonna hit and run there. 24, grounder short. Okay, going to the bottom of the 9th. Score is Mets 5, Rockies 4. Rockies trying to come back here on opening day at home. But they're going to be facing the very tough John Franco, 17G. So Henry goes 1 scoreless for the Mets. No hits, no runs, no earned runs. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And we're going to top of the order up for Colorado. Trying to come back here. Okay, John Franco, 17 GY lefty. 64-13, struck him out. Okay, that brings up Jason Bates. 29, God, oh no, he's a wise, but there's still grounder back to Franco. Fires to Bronya, that's 2 away. And Dante Bichette, last chance saloon for the Rockies. 35 is an 8. That's a really good result for a 35. Wow. He's going to subtract 2 from lefties. So that's going to bring Franco from a 17 down to a 15. That's still going to be an out, though. 35-8 on a 15. And that's a fly ball to right field. Carl Everett's back, makes the play, and that's your ball game. Your final from Denver is the New York Mets 5, powered by a big 4th inning where they hit 2 home runs, Carl Everett and Todd Hundley. And they defeat the Rockies 5-4 at home in Coors Field. So Franco goes perfect 9th for his first save of the year. Winning pitcher in the game is going to be Bobby Jones. Bill Swift's going to take the loss. Steve Reed goes 1 inning. That was 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs. Walked no one, struck out 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is 5-4. So what I'll do for when I play this 95 chapter is I don't add up stats till I played a whole month of games. Now, being in 95, they didn't start the season until April 26th because of the strike. So I'm going to play all through April and all through May. Then I'm going to change up the lineups. So we're going to put this in here. New York Mets 5, Colorado Rockies 4. And that one goes final. So let's see player of the game. So we had Carl Everett went 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer. Todd Hundley went 1 for 3, 2-run homer. Alfonso had 2 hits. Bobby Jones went 7 innings, off 4 earned runs. Dante Bichette had 2 for 5, 2-run homer for the Rockies. Larry Walker went 2 for 3 with a run and stolen base of RBI. And there you go. APBA Baseball Master Game. Like I said, check out these master symbols. I mean, that's what these master symbols do, is like, you know, Rock Coors Field was famous for offense and homers going crazy, especially in the 90s. And that's what you get. So like you can see that plus 17, plus 15 didn't come up too much, but you know, you're gonna have some games, you're gonna have some wacky home runs hit. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good weekend. I might come back with another video. Just working through the steroid era project, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.